everybody, it's me, the Nitty Gritty Yarn Girl. It's Monday night, and this is Twisted Stitches. Thank you all for joining us this evening. Paula's sitting here being frustrated, and we're just getting through it all because it's been a long day. Can I tell?
Do it like the thing, like take out. Again.
What?
The same things we said, remember?
Yeah.
Take out the hashtag priceless. Oh, on.
Oh, I know what it is. I know. So that's I'll say it in a minute, okay? What's the matter?
Let's go.
Is anybody with us tonight?
Yeah,
Paul?
we got a bunch of people.
Or are you just going?
You want me to start? All right. Jillian Goldrich says hello. Beth Ann Wilkes says hello. And Darren Showers, hello from Cape Cod. Congratulations, Darren. You know why I'm saying congratulations to Darren?
I don't.
Because it was 17 years ago today that he quit smoking, and he's estimated that he has not wasted about $50,000.
I know.
I repeat, $50,000.
Congratulations.
On not smoking in the last 17 years. So hats
Yay.
off to you, my friend. Very, very happy for you.
So many people who have done that, and it's great. Cheers. Hats off.
Marianne Murray Summers, yippee! Nancy Parks, good evening. And Oriana Christina Bruno says hello. What an exclamation point.
Hi, Oriana.
Donna Nahajlo. Hi, everyone.
I could just see her at home going, hi.
Hi. Pamela Rose, otherwise known as Pamela Rose Atkins, says hi. Linda Crystal Young, hiya.
Hiya.
Sally always says hiya.
Hiya.
It goes like this, hiya. Deb Massa, good evening, guys.
I just talked to you.
Gloria Hamelthies, hello from Spring.
Yeah.
And all the way from Massachusetts, we've got...
a lot of people. Oh, Katie McLean.
Yay, you got it. This is like a Jeopardy show.
We have a lot of people from Massachusetts.
Not a Jeopardy, Yarn Pretty.
Yarn Pretty.
And locally, we have Anna Maria Milani. Hello, all.
Thank you for feeding Oreo.
Thank you very much. And all the way from Florida.
Oh.
Come on. We got a bunch of people in Florida.
I can't.
But I always say Florida like Neil.
I can see the names in front of me.
Cheryl Bellinger. Yay. Leslie Marie. Hi, everyone.
Hi, Leslie.
And guess who's not late to the party tonight?
Gina Bates?
Gina Bates says hi.
And congratulations on your son's engagement.
Yeah, congratulations.
Yeah, lots of congratulations going on today.
And Cheryl Ballinger says, congratulations, Darren. And Debbie Andretta, hello. Oh, wow, it just jumped. Hello from Central Pennsylvania. Received my Noro magazine and yarn this afternoon. Love it. Yay. You know what? It's funny. It doesn't feel like Monday, although it is Monday, because of how our weekend shifted, which we'll get into in just a moment here. Michelle Mingo Lewis. Hi, Twere. THWRE. I'm thinking button spell thing. Yeah. Julia Johnson Roy. Aloha. Good looking. Not you, her. Oh. Oh my gosh. She's like this. Bam.
She overcame the obstacle.
Oh my God. Wow. The best defense is a prepared offense. Woo! And wow, she was right on point there. Oh my God. Good job. Nancy Parks, is there a new baby in the family? Everyone healthy? We're going to get to that in just a second. Donna Masung, hi all. And Lisa Simmons, greetings from Norwich. I'm in Italy the next Mondays. Ooh, yeah.
Oh, maybe you can watch a show from Italy and share it with everybody there.
Right?
It'll be very late at night.
And
very early in the morning.
Saying hi from Virginia Beach.
Oh, Judy Snitkin.
Judy Rondo Snitkin is in the house.
Well,
all right.
The things we know about our fans.
Yep.
Okay, so let's see. It started with Chinese food, a Chinese takeout. How much, Paul?
$125.
Going through a red light.
Totally by accident. I knew I was nabbed when the flash went off.
How much?
Anywhere from 50 to 100. We'll update you within 2 weeks when the ticket arrives in the mail.
Meeting your granddaughter for the first time?
Priceless. Woohoo!
Yes, we do have a new baby in the family, and it is just wonderful. Paul can't stop smiling, even through all the frustrations that happen in the course of a weekend.
Oh my God.
And the money wasn't the money on the food was just funny because
The ticket money is not going to be funny. Yeah, that's not going to be funny. But
and Paul says, of course, when Erica said she would love to have Chinese food, Paul goes to the concierge at the hotel and says, I want to know, tell me where the finest Chinese takeout in DC is. We were 3 minutes from the hospital. We had to go 25 minutes away from the hospital to get the food. And then 25 minutes back
to the hospital
to visit, only to find out there's no valet parking at night. You gotta find a parking space on the streets.
Good luck with that. And then you got to walk.
And then you gotta walk with the food.
And
a lot of it.
And because the battery was dead on the safe, I dare not leave my laptop in the hotel. So I'm lugging the laptop.
Nobody left 2 dogs in the hotel.
No, but that's different.
No, it's not.
They're attack dogs.
I just realized that. You have to carry this computer with you that you hate. But you didn't leave. But you left the dogs in the room.
Well, we couldn't take the dogs to the hospital. They're not going to take the dogs, but they'll take the computer.
I bet you $1,000 they'll take those dogs.
Well, actually, yeah.
I
You
bet
know
you
what?
more thousands of dollars they take those
My friend
dogs.
Gary had an auto parts store. They busted in and they stole his 2 attack Doberman pinchers. And these are somewhat smaller.
Yes.
All right.
Yes. So,
We
anyway.
got a bunch of congratulations coming through from
Thank you.
everybody. The thread just like, phew.
Oh, and little Sydney was 9 pounds 8 ounces.
Yikes.
Yikes is right. She's beautiful. She's sweet. She's perfect. And we can't wait to see her again.
She's my granddaughter. What can I tell you?
Yeah. So it was lovely. And as soon as we are given permission, we will put a picture up. But right now, no posting. So
Lisa Simmons says, congratulations on the new baby. Attack dogs? That makes me laugh. Oh, Nancy Park says you should have called me. I would have helped. How far is Nancy from DC?
I have no idea, Paul. Yeah,
like Georgetown.
You have to ask Nancy how far she lives from DC, not me.
Julia Johnson Roy walked out and said, where's the beef? Oh, man. Wow. She's only 30 miles away.
Get out.
Are you kidding me?
Now we find out.
That's as far as the Chinese restaurant was.
No, Paul. 30, did you say 30 miles or 30 minutes?
That's 30 minutes.
Oh,
30 miles is 30 minutes. Oh, no.
No.
4.4 miles is 25 minutes. Okay.
Yeah, it was 4 miles away. It took us 25 minutes to get there.
4.4.
Right. Yeah.
All right. Well,
But
next time we'll have to plan better.
Guess what? We did it. We loved every second of it.
Yep.
The
Except
dogs
for the ticket.
The dogs were champs.
Yeah,
they were
real good.
Really, I mean, it was an 8-hour drive in each direction.
Yeah,
of course, we have to stop every few hours with the dogs, but they were champs. They were really good, and they've graduated from being in their crates when we're gone. Now, the crate is there, but the doors are open, so they can wander, and so
an open door policy.
It's an open door policy. Okay, enough about us. Enough about us. I wanted to share with you tonight. Oh gosh, there's always something exciting going on here at KnittyGritty YarnGirl. If it's not yarn, it's people. If it's not people, it's puppies. If it's not dogs, it's cats.
Nancy Park says there's something about a new baby in the family that just makes your heart grow.
It does, because you need a little more room for that. You actually You need a lot more room for that new face and that little body. So cute. Oh my gosh, she's adorable.
Yeah.
I know, smooth. You know, just everything is perfect about her. But I really wanted to share with you tonight some information about Noro. We have the outtakes with us. We have outtakes from the new magazine that's coming out and also from the magazine before. But interesting thing about the way Noro does that, the things that are in the outtakes, and the outtakes magazine is its own little book. And I know we've talked about this before, but I just want to share with you. So this is its own little book that comes out, and these are the things that the design team from Noro actually creates when they're, each year they come out with their own designs. So there are new yarns, for example, that are out this spring, and in here you'll find that first look at some of those new yarns. Not all of them are using new yarns. Some of them are using yarns that are existing, but you'll start to, you'll see some of the things here. And this Ico is one of the ones that I actually don't have in the shop. It was lent out to another yarn shop. This has been very, very popular. And this is done with the new yarn that has just come in. There are 2 new yarns this year, Compito, and I can't even say the other one off the top of my head right now, which hasn't come in, so I have a little bit of time to practice it. So these designs that are in this outtakes book are also in the magazine itself. No, this is not the new magazine. This is last spring's magazine. The new one is not out yet, but you will find that the same, these are usually in the second half of the Noro magazine. So if you're unable to get this and you get the Noro magazine, you're still going to have them. But lots of people do enjoy having just the outtakes patterns on their own, and they're nicely written in here. You got lots of room for your patterns to be written out, and so this is a wonderful little publication to have. Yes, Paul.
Carolyn Noller, hello everyone. The yarn I received was great. My great-granddaughter is due in May. Yay!
Hey, we got lots of babies coming.
When do we have a date in May? What day in May?
So I'll show you a couple of these things.
Can I interrupt 1 second?
Well, honey?
The mannequin is naked behind you. There's no clothes on the mannequin.
Oh.
Okay, we have to turn away from the Nike magazine. The Nike.
I'm sorry. You know what? I'm wearing what she was wearing, and then you came in and everything went in a different direction because
That's what I do.
you were all upset at the.
You got to fix the necklace now.
You know, my mother's, I'm going to ring your neck with the necklace.
Carolyn Nola said the first week in May. Yay. Hey, with any luck, it'll be on Cinco de Mayo. Then you could really celebrate.
Lovely.
Nancy Park said it has a necklace. Lisa Simmons, I'm going to be great aunt in August. Wow.
Lots of good stuff going on.
Yeah.
Lots and lots of good stuff. In this new magazine, thank you, Paul.
I'm coming.
So this is from Outtakes from the magazine that's coming up. So this is in the Outtakes book right now. And this is knitted with Uchiwa. It's called Tomo. And let me tell you about Tomo. I love the way it's got this little dolman sleeve. And then they actually put a cuff on it. A little bit of a trim on there. So that's kind of cool. And you look at the boat neck on here, you can see how it looks to me like it might be done in 2 pieces, your front and your back, and then sewn at the shoulders and the seam. So let's take a little peek here and see.
Jillian Goldrich says grandbaby number 9 due in October.
Oh my goodness.
Wow.
We got lots of them, huh? Oh, this is the wrong book. No wonder I can't find it. I was scaring myself here for a moment. So here it is on the back cover here.
Oh, wow.
Yep. Different colors.
Yep.
In fact, this color, no, that's not this one. So if this is Uchiwa, and Uchiwa is cotton, viscose, and silk. Put it up here like that so you can see it. So it's kind of it's got the tweed to it, and then some light striping in it. And Tomo right here takes
Omoe.
yep, takes 2 hanks of Uchua in for any size. So that's pretty cool. And then we have this one here, which is Chicago.
Hey, isn't that where you're going in a few weeks?
Yes, to Chicago. So I'd like that it says Chicago is what that's called. And this is also from the new magazine, from the Outtakes magazine. And this is knitted with Akari, and it takes 2 or 3 balls. The last size, the 52-inch bust, takes 3 balls of Akari, and all others, 39, 42, 45, and 49-inch finished busts, all take 2 balls each of Akari. And you could also knit this up in Akari solo. So, you know, it would look pretty in a solid color as well. I thought you were okay.
Deb Master, love these awesome summer knits.
Yeah, aren't they great? Now this one is from last summer's Outtakes. And that was 9 Luscious Designs, I believe it was called. Noro magazine. Actually, it's from Noro magazine 22. It's from last summer's magazine. And we do still have some of magazine 22 available as well. Let's see if it tells me the number on this one. Yes, number 31. Number 31. So that was probably in the Outtakes from last year. Easy breezy, kind of a looks like
Easy breezy, lemon
petite
squeezy.
knits. 9. Where'd it go? Hold on. Page 30. Number 15. So most of these are very simple designs. Easy peasy, light and easy fitting. That's ribbon. And ribbon is knitted with Sonata and takes 3 hanks for any size. And the finished busts in this are from 36.5 up to 40.5.
Now, Nancy Park says, I wish they wouldn't call them outtakes because that makes them sound like rejects, and they are anything but that.
Yeah, and the reason they call them outtakes, and I understand what you're saying, the reason I call them outtakes is because they're not designed by the, they're designed by the Noro design team in Japan, as opposed to the design team that that does the designs for the magazine from the U.S. So outtakes mean they're from outside. This is another, and this is really cute too. Another from the Outtakes magazine for this season, and this is called Hitomi.
Here, let me zoom in on that.
Oops, there you go.
Is that on the website?
And these are all it. Oh, I took off my microphone.
Ooh.
No, they're
Is that still
the
blinking?
magazine is on the
Just tapped
website.
it. Yeah, okay.
The magazine is on the website, but I haven't broken out all of the kits.
Okay.
So this one, and many of them, like this one as well, all take two hanks. But the number of hanks you need, I think, is listed on the website for each one.
Okay.
Okay. So great little book. We have more of them here in the shop. This one is really cute. If you're looking for a, oopsie, right here, just a little sleeveless vest. This is knitted with Tsubami.
That's an old favorite.
Tsubami isn't, yes, the yarn is an old favorite. Really easy. Nice and colorful for the summer. Tsubami, a great cotton yarn to work with as well. So we are anxiously awaiting the new magazine, and as soon as it's out, we're planning an event here for mid-May, and we'll keep you posted on that. And it's going to be our spring Noro event at the shop, and we'll keep you posted on all what's happening there. So a couple of things I wanted to share with you were tonight were about Noro yarns themselves. Oh, wait, before I do that, hold on. You might remember the Crescent Beach poncho that we had Whitney designed for this month's unsubscription box. Well, we had Michelle knit it for us in Akari Solo, which I just love. And I can't, is that right? As I turn my back to the camera, right? Really pretty in this yarn. So this is Akari Solo. You can see, look how beautiful the design shows up in here. Very, very nice. So we've got the Crescent Beach poncho, not only available in Haruito, but also available in Akari. And it took 2 balls, I think, of the Akari to get that done. So,
Kristen Parker says hi with a hand waving emoji.
hi, Kristen. So, I wanted to just take a minute and talk a little bit about Noro Yarns because, it's kind of a unique brand. And and the brand itself was created with a vision that so many companies start their organization and they know what they want, but they really don't have a vision for it, and so you just kind of shoot from the hip all the time. I remember I was working with one company one time, work with them for a brief time, and every day I walked into the office and I would say to the folks at the office, what is our vision? What is our mission statement? Because I could never really quite figure it out. And it was because they didn't actually have one. And that it means so much to have that. So I wanted to just share with you an article that I found about Noro. And it just says, long before most companies had mission statements, Noro Yarn's founder, Ezekiel Noro, I think I said that correctly, chose these words to capture his vision. I was born and grew up in a place where more great unspoiled nature is left than anywhere else in Japan. So the world of nature is always close. Whether I am aware of it or not, I am inspired by it in many ways. That inspiration is found everywhere in Noro yarns. For example, examine a yarn like the perennial favorite Curion, and you'll see the colorways with vivid golds and greens of a sunflower patch, muted neutral palettes that mimic infinite hues of bark, and striking combinations of crimson, chartreuse, and orange that one would see in a meadow of flowers. And it goes on to say that indeed Noro yarns are known for their vivid hues and combinations of colors found in the natural world. These colors also tap into the multiplicity of shades found around us. Leaves may appear as one shade of green from afar, says Mr. Noro, but in reality, they come in countless variations of greens. By mixing colors, we can give a more natural feel, reminiscent of oceans, mountains, flowers, trees, and so on.
Kristen Parker says, gorgeous work, Michelle, and love the color. Sulebi Cook, love it in that color, shows the design.
Yeah, really, it does. It's really nice. So so then it says that Noro's insistence on maintaining the integrity of the dyeing process, taking sufficient time to apply color, is crucial. It creates the rich, complex hues while reducing the ecological impact. So the yarns are hand spun and hand dyed. So when you think about a hand spun yarn, one of the quality, and they're all single ply. So that's where you get that they use shorter lengths of fiber to create the yarns. So you're winding up with that thick and thin nuance or unique quality that's known to Noro in the natural fibers. So that's really one of the reasons why people enjoy it so much. And you'll find that in every yarn, whether you're working in Silk Garden sock or Malvinus. The thicker and thinner yarns, it doesn't matter. The heavier weights, I should say, you're going to find that thick and thin all the time. And it's kind of like if you think about linen. Well, I remember years ago somebody saying to me, if you can't deal with the wrinkle, don't wear the linen, because linen, that's just the look of it. And, some folks need to have that polished starch, like Paul loves his shirts extra starched. And,
Crisp.
But you do have some linen pants, and you love your linen pants too. But they do have, it's got that wrinkle quality. So the point here being that Noro has its own unique quality, and that's what people are drawn to. And it's the vibrant colors and those long self-striping yarn effects in the yarn that give it the ability to do something like, if you look at this here,
This one?
yeah, right here, this Sonata Shima, to see how that one yarn carries the colors.
That's all self-striping.
That's all self-striping. And so that you've got the way the design is knitted, and the way the stripes go. I mean, just look at that long stripe colorway that you have in there, and it makes it so much nicer when you're creating something, a larger garment, to have those long colorways. It's one thing to have socks where you're trying to create those stripes in a small section, but when you've got to go across a long area, having that striping long enough to be able to give you the effect that you want is really very important. So when you're looking at these yarns and you're looking at, what am I going to get? What is the result I'm going to have? You have something like this, and that's the unique quality of Noro. Yes, Paul.
Miriam Maduro says hello.
Hi, Miriam. How
Hey,
are you?
douchey.
And and then when you come to something like this one that we were just talking about before, the Akari Soul, this is a cotton blend, a cotton and silk blend, and it's just so beautiful to feel and to work with. But if you'll notice in here, you still have that thick and thin. And so that's one of the things that makes Noro, and that's what we love about it. And it's really not unusual to be knitting with Noro yarn and have a little piece of wood in there, because that's, you'll find that little piece of wood, it's part of the ecological the ecological friendly, environmentally friendly processes that they use to create the yarn. So really cool stuff. I really do love Noro yarns for that reason. Every yarn has its own unique quality, whether you're working with a silk and wool, a silk and mohair, in this case where you've got cottons and silks and wools blended together, every yarn, and no matter the brand, is unique in and of itself, and that's what makes it so special. And there's something about Noro yarns, and this is Whitney's slack tide. And then look how pretty she used I think she used two different balls here of Uchiwa Yukata to make that happen. So there are two different balls of yarn in this one, two different colors for that, but just so pretty. So I just wanted to share with you a little bit about Noro, because I get a lot of questions about what makes Noro so special. And I think it's everything from the Mr. Noro, who is no longer with us now, and his son has taken over the company, and that's, I'm sure, wanting to hold on to what his dad's vision was, and to keep those yarns as unique and as special as they always are, as they always were, to the vibrancy and colors that you see.
Wow. Deb Massas has been knitting with Noro for over 30 years. It's timeless and never changes.
Yeah, yep. And even though they keep adding different yarns to the brand, they always keep true to what their initial vision was. And you'll see some yarns go out and some yarns come back in, and some yarns replace them. There's a sweater coat that I made many years ago. And it reminds me of Ito, but it's not Ito. It came out, it was a forerunner of Ito. Before they came out with the big the dragon balls or dragon eggs, how as they call them today. That's all new with from Noro. Those the big balls of yarn came out 2019, 2018, around there, I think, that we started seeing some of those larger balls of yarn, which is really cool when you're making garments and you can get a garment out of two balls of yarn. It's fantastic. And people have compares like, oh my gosh, Noro is so expensive. Not when you look at the amount of yardage you get, the quality of the fiber and the workmanship that goes into it. And if you compare the price of one ball of Noro to maybe two balls of something else based on the yardage in there, it's not costing you any more or maybe a little bit more, but it's knitting with a very special and unique yarn. So thank you for taking the time to listen to my little story about Noro and why it's so special to me. And I'm very, very honored and happy to have Noro in our shop, because when people come in and they see it, they feel as special as I do about it being here. Yes.
Nancy Parks, the designs are incredibly original and not the styles the average person would think of as a knitted garment.
Yeah, that's true. And whether you're looking at what the design team creates in, out in Japan, or what's created here in the US. I mean, this is, I think this one done by, I don't want to, hold on. I don't want to misspeak. So our US designers in the magazine, these are some of the outtakes from last year. Let's see here. Audrey Drysdale, Jacqueline Van Dillen. I mean, they create such beautiful pieces. And
Cheryl Bellinger, very interesting hearing the history of Noro.
oh,
I've
yeah.
never knit with it, but may need to try it.
Well, even being in a warmer climate, you're going to find some really lovely pieces and some great fibers that you can knit with, even if you're living in a warmer climate. I see people knit with it, especially Sonata is a wonderful yarn for the warmer climates.
Speaking of living, Kristen Parker said, I lived in Japan for 3 years.
Wow.
And Jillian Goldridge says, I've been a Noro fan for over 20 years.
See, this is it, right. And it's like, if you love Noro, you love it. Once you knit with it and you like it. Oh, one of the other nuances about it is don't pull on it. It teaches you to have good tension, because it is so natural that sometimes if you pull too hard, especially in the larger, what's the word I want to say? The heavier yarns, if you're not careful, they'll break. It's not a bad thing. It might be a pain in the neck if it happens, but just be gentle when you're knitting with it and don't tug. It helps you to keep your tension right.
Julia Johnson Roy, your talent and creativity will soar when using this beautiful yarn.
Listen to you all. Yay. I wish the Noro team was listening to us, because it really does. I mean, here, this is Sandy Prosser's design from last year. We're looking forward to seeing what she's got in this year's magazine, and this season's magazine, I should say. She's a big fan. We're a big fan of Sandy, and this is one of my favorites from last spring, the cool cardigan, and that's called Sanibel Island, not too far from you there, Cheryl. Because Cheryl's on Marco Island, I do believe.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's on the West Coast.
On the West Coast. Yep. Really pretty one. So just a little idea of you can find that whole story on Noro, if you just go to Noro, if you go to the Noro website. I put my phone down and now I have to find
Margaret Oliveira, the sweater looks beautiful on you.
Thank you, Margaret.
And Kristen Parker says, is the shawl and unboxing kit still available?
The shawl and unboxing. Oh, yes, of course. Yes, it is. Just go onto our website it's the unsubscription box. It's called the Crescent Beach Poncho.
She said the orange one.
Yes, the Crescent Beach Poncho. And if you want it in the solid as opposed to the the Haruito, just send me a message and I will let you know what you need in order to make that happen. Because
She
you got to go
says,
over
"Thank
to
you."
Akari Sol. You can look at Akari Solo. And if Michelle Mingo Lewis is on, I think we said it took 2 balls. Almost positive. Yes. And so this story is on NoroYarns.com. You'll learn about how they create the yarns, and I just love I love when they show you all the colors and the processes that they use to create Noro yarns. So a wonderful, wonderful story and a great company. Glad to be partners with them. Okay, any other questions, everyone? By the way, sock school is coming up on Saturday and Sunday. If you haven't signed up, it's not too late. We still have a little bit of room in there.
Darren Shower says the Noro Veronica shawl is a great, easy Noro pattern.
Oh, that's a great one. Yes, I think you did that one year for for your retreat project, and it was very nice.
Kirsten Parkhurst, where are they in Japan?
Oh, I have no idea. I do not know. I don't know if it tells you the just go to Noro Yarns plural.com and you'll find it. Find out more about them. All righty. I don't even know what time it is. It's 8:39. We should give these people back their evening. So I am going to dip into our sharing bucket and see what.
Round and round she goes. Where she stops, only the Nitty Gritty Yarn Girl knows. And the winner is
Karen Wells.
Yay!
Thank you very much, Karen Wells. A new name. Well, not a new name, but a different name. We've had lots of repeats lately. So, yay. Congratulations, Karen Wells. Remember, everybody, keep on sharing. And we'll see what's going to happen this week. But sock school on Saturday and Sunday. And between now and then, who knows? Never can tell what's going to show up at the front door. Maybe there'll be another unboxing. Good night, everybody. We're tired. Have a great week. We love you all. Stay safe.